Yo, what is up guys, it is your boy Sub0xTbyte for a brand new video on your screen, and I am totally hyped to give all of you a brand new video since I think that is amazing to make you guys smile with these little things. So what are we going today, sub? Well, we are going to spawn and pet some things, and we are going to basically get a new pet. So of course this is a day that I have been looking out for, since this is just an amazing thing to do on a casual Monday. Like, it is just something that I decided to do a couple hours ago when I woke up, and I went for my usual fitness hours, and I was like, it smells kind of bad in here, because I was sweating because I excursive really good. But then it hit me with the stench that came off my body. I came with the beautiful thought of having a pet, because sometimes pets smell and that is not really that nice. But I was like, the rest of having a pet is pretty amazing, isn't it? And I was like, yes, I think it is really amazing. So I began with a lion that you are seeing right now in my inventory, and I don't really have a name for it yet, but that is okay since we are just taking this easy with my boy over here, which is pretty cool since we really just met and I haven't really spoken to my pet yet. So I think it could be quite confused when such a handsome green man holds him all of the sudden. But I think that the time that we are going to look each other in the eye, it is going to be a really special moment since I like the lion a lot. I don't really know if it is going to like me, but I hope that we are going to be sole owner and pets of each other, because that would be totally dope to just have that on a casual Tuesday, that you just met something that you are going to love. Yes, I think this day is already amazing, and I hope that all of you like the name Bogey, since I just came up with that idea in my head while I am telling all of this. So I think I am really amazing in coming up with names. But the name Bogey is because I think that pets can be really bogey, and that is a nice name for a little lion king, I think. So Bogey, it is also a name where you immediately think about some sticky stuff that is green, and then you think about green, and perhaps you think about me. So I think that the name is already linked to your boy Sub, and that my boys is just being really clever. And I just realized that I did that while not even thinking about how clever that was, so I am kind of being blown away with what I just came up with, and I think that I am just going to realize that I am that smart. Like right now for a second, if all of you would allow that, I would like that a lot. I mean, I am still really excited that I now have a lion with me that is going to be my partner in like everything that I'm all going to do from now on. I mean, this is just something that you don't get very often, and that is why I am just way too excited and all of that. So I mean, this is just amazing. I am going out with my browski Lion King, and we are going to do a lot of fun things in the future beginning now. But right now we are just going to go again to that forest where we were a couple hours ago when you guys were not here yet, because that is a really cool way to get around the area, and it is quite alright down there with how amazing it looks, and I am amusing myself just fine with a quick tour of the environment and that high building with water, even though that I am searching for another pet. Yes, that is right, we are going to find another pet, at least that is in my plans, but it is kind of nice here. It is just random stuff that happens, and I can see the pet that is going to be ours in my head already, and I think that it doesn't like me because it once again came at me and was like, "You what, mate?" And I was a bit shook. That is just something I am seeing that is going to happen with that thing we are going to make ours. I am not sure if it is a pig or a dog or whatever it is. It is quite cool when you actually get to know him, and I would not like to have something like that in my load, since he is probably going to make a lot of noise when it sleeps. So I think that I am alright, and I'll just go ahead and buy a goldfish or something, because that is way safer than such a thing as this. But this thing is not going to be very nice, and I don't think it will sit when someone else tells it to sit, so that is something that is not really nice. But I guess it is still a doggo, so that is alright. But guys, if I would get a woofer and my name is Sub, would it then be a subwoofer? I am not really sure, but a subwoofer is one of those things that you get when you have a high-tech surround sound thing and all of that. If you really like something in this world, you probably have to work quite hard for it. But if you really want something and you set your mind to that, it might just be possible if you work hard enough. So just believe in yourself like I believe in myself at the moment, and I shall catch those pets, and some other people shall achieve their dreams perhaps with the same mindset that I have with catching some more pets, which is just crazy since you can do it, me mans. But like, I used to play some game, I don't really know what it is called, but I had that on my old computer, and that was totally awesome, and you could make like cages, and you had your own zoo where you need to manage the zoo with like prices of the entry that the people who come in pay. And with that you needed to pay the food and the things the pets eat and use and all of that. But then instead of it being a zoo full of pets, or just a normal zoo. It was kind of like Jurassic Park but then like in a game, and it was really amazing. I shall tell you that. If any of you know what I am talking about, let me know down below, because that game was totally awesome, and if some of you have played that as well, I think that will be very cool and I totally appreciate that. But yeah, with all of these thought, with me having a lot of pets, I am starting to wonder what the other pals have gotten so far. I don't really know, but I guess we are going to see after this video is up, and then we shall see who has gotten the nicest and most pets, which is going to be quite amazing. So that is a nice finishing touch that we have right here. But what if we found a spider that we can like ride, because I am still thinking about spiders for some reason, and then we would be on a weird adventure, just the two of us, and then we shall be like, I am riding a spider, so I don't really care about anything that goes on around me, since I am just riding a spider like the skeletons 1 in a million moons do as well, which is just unimaginable. But I should care, because you can't actually not care about what is going on around you, because then you shall fall in a 1-block hole. Then we need to make another little breakout, so we can get out of there. I am not really sure what is going to happen for the rest of our adventure, but I hope that the spider loves me enough and he will literally carry me to victory. But we just need to lure him out even more, and I am really going to enjoy this moment that we are going to ride. Well, what is his name going to be? We haven't given him a name yet. Let's call him Snoop. That's a good name for a spider, I think. So that is just going to be quite amazing that we have a pet spider that we can also ride, and his name is Jeff. So is that not fantastic that we have that in Area 51, and while we are enjoying life to the fullest? So, we just need to break out this as well. I know it is kind of boring that I am just punching a fence, but I mean, if we just do this for a bit, then we can ride a spider, hopefully, and that would just be fantastic, wouldn't it? I think that it is just going to be the greatest when we break out and all of that. We can ride Snoop and we are going to explore the area with our pet spider, and then we maybe have to go on an adventure once again. I don't know yet we are. But what I just realized as we came across this weird looking villager, it is kind of strange, since I don't think I have ever in my life seen a villager like this one. I think he is quite amazing, but I think that I can ride him, so he is not as amazing as Snoop, which is just a pity. But what me and Snoop are going to achieve, we are only going to see. But it is just going to be really fun, so we might just almost be together. And it is getting time that we are going to go on an adventure together, and then it is time that we roll in with some swag, and we are free to do whatever we want, and we can now do whatever we want, as I said, which is amazing. I am not sure if it is really going to happen, but if not, oh god, that is not really that fantastic. I am not sure what I am going to do about that, but it seems like Snoop could have a lot of potential swag, so that is kind of great. But not great enough that he is able to swag out. This will be by far the most amazing spider that I have ever seen. I have never seen a spider that you can ride, except maybe for if you are a skeleton. Then sometimes if you have a very rare moment, then you might just be able to ride that spider if you are a skeleton. But that is kind of amazing. Yeah, so I do not think we are going to find such a really cool spider with long legs and all of that, but that like to listen to music. But then I would just have a subwoofer that is living, and that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Well, that is just something that I wondered, and I wanted to share. Just like that, I have looked at my minimal only like 5 times in this video, so that is pretty great as well. But that doggo is pretty aggressive, so I guess it is only fair. And we are once again in a fight, but this time we won, and we got some experience, which is pretty fantastic. I am also not really sure what this thing is, but it seems like it has a crooked back, and I think he did lift, bro. So if you ask him, do you even lift, bro? Like, if you are out here in the forest by yourself as a pet, you have to be one strong independent pet who doesn't need no owner. So I think he has some long arms as well. He might just be able to knock Connor McGregor out with arms which you use to protect yourself in this dark forest. Imagine the reach on those things. You know enough what goes down in this forest. He probably has some amazing triceps as well. He might just be able to knock Mayweather out as well with those arms. That would just be amazing. But he looks kind of cute. He is like a really old guy that does not enjoy life anymore or something. But I enjoy life, and I hope that all of you enjoy life as well, because that is just amazing. And how could I not enjoy life? At the moment I am in a weird looking village as the only guy that is here, so that is just great, isn't it? But no, for real, where should I sleep then? One day I am going to get tired, and then I am going to sleep, and then one of those do-it-yourself beds, and I am going to build a little shelter, but then again things are going to come at me and then it just eats me, and that would not really be nice. I don't know if a lot of people enjoy being eaten, but I am not one of those. But yeah, I have found an ogre, which is the green thing from Shrek, and I think that is the most amazing thing ever. But then he is not from Shrek, since he is setting me on fire, and Shrek would never do that to his baby boy. And this is pretty amazing that we just spawned him casually out here. He has seen some stuff in his life, I think, because I am pretty amazed by its explosive powers. Like, just imagine what it can do with that. Oh baby, this thing is sweet. He is so cool, and I don't know what I should name him, but I think that I am going to call it Donk, since Donk is like a name for a hipster creeper, because that is just a perfect name for a creeper, which is not hipster yet. But if your name is Donk and you have sub as an owner, then I am going to make you a hipster. But now I really want a Shrek Part 5, because why not just 5? For real, why? All that would be way too amazing to be true. But I guess that I am going on the hunt for a pet creeper, because that is just something that is going to be making my entire year. And if that happens, then it seems like Batman got a glimpse of our bad sign or something like that, because he is here to help. Why is he not landing though? I don't know, maybe his suit is malfunctioning, or he just forgot how to land. Or maybe a really crazy conspiracy is that this is actually not Batman but an imposter that is really a bat, and bats never land, so he is really just an imposter and he is a real bat. But another thing what is pretty awesome is that we could get a pet Squidward out here with really short legs and a really long coat. So I am not sure how I should feel about that, because recently I have already told about my Bikini Bottom exploration, and now I am in a really spooky scary forest and I shall meet Squidward again. Is that not really crazy? Well, anyways, it is quite alright here, and I mean, spiders are not really aggressive or anything, so I am not sure what kind of spider we could actually even get, but I know that it must be some kind of daddy long legs mate. I am not sure about a lot of things, but this guy shall have some really long, but I am not sure that this spider will be actually dangerous. So I am just going to leave him alone, because I feel kind of sad for Mr. Spider with the really long legs. And I also feel sorry for my hands, because I am about to catch a whole lot of pets and I am going to carry them to a chest that I am going to stash at my place, and it is totally going to be amazing to have a box full of pets or animals, because they are not really my pets, so we really need to find some more pets if we are going to make that happen. And we are going to be constantly busy with this, since if we sit still the pets aren't going to come to us. Sadly, if you want, that is alright, since we have found a lot of pets, and now I can start putting them in my chest until I get a really cool place for them, which I am going to build, and then they are going to be like just what the farms have, that the animals that are cool together, they are going to be together, and it is going to be really cool for those animals, since they can then be in the same habitat as another animal, and they are going to then live together with another species, which is just something which is like really cool if that can happen. And I mean, it can happen, so that is just something which is the coolest, because it is just really crazy that we are going to do that. Well, at least I am doing that right now in my head, and it looks really cool, just like on those games you have on Facebook. But yeah guys, in this video we got wrecked by a Shrek Part 5. We made a weird looking thing. The cobblestone house was leaking and we did all kinds of crazy stuff, so I think I am going to wrap up this video even more than a Chick-fil-A worker does tea at work, and I am just going to say goodbye to all of you lovely people, and I will hope that I will catch every single one of you in the next video, and if so, that is going to be amazing. But yeah my buddy, I hope that all of you enjoyed this video, since I really enjoyed catching all of these animals and just another episode of this amazing journey that we are going through. So I hope that you guys liked it as much as I did, and that you will tune in for the next one, and then I would be quite happy if that was the case. Then I shall rest that case and I shall say my goodbyes to all of you. Have a nice day and try to enjoy this day, because it is Tuesday, and Tuesday are normally not that amazing, probably because they come after Monday, and when you are tired at Monday you are going to be tired on Tuesday as well, which is not so nice. But yeah guys, I should really wrap this video up, so it has been fun, and as I already mentioned, I hope to catch all of you in the next video. So have a nice guys, goodbye.